Hi, how you doing? It's me again. Wow, my hair is not doing good today. In my defense, it's been a long day at work. As for the unshavenness, that is a book beard. I'm working on a new fantasy book, which I'm hoping to have out by the end of this month, so June. And as a bit of a tradition of mine, whenever I'm in the final stretch of writing a new book, I tend to grow a beard for it. If for no other reason than I think a beard looks way better in an author photo than no beard. I don't know, it just looks more authorial, which may or may not actually be a word. If it isn't, it should be. Anyway, a bit of a funny story. The electrical components in this apartment may or may not be haunted. For a little while now, our dryer hasn't been working. I had an electrician friend of mine come in and check the plug, and she said that there was no power going to it. So her best was that our breaker, that we had a faulty breaker in our breaker box. So the landlord, working under this assumption, though having no experience with electrical work, came into our apartment to try and figure out what kind of breaker we use. So he went into my roommate's room, because that's where the breaker box lives. He opened it up and he had a look, got some numbers. And he went out, couldn't get anything. He had no idea what any of it actually meant. So he had to come back and take a picture of the thing after having unplugged it from the wall to see the back. And in doing so, something strange happened. Whenever he plugged it all back in and put the cover back on, power in the bathroom doesn't work anymore. So now we don't have a dryer or lights in the washroom. It's a good thing it's the summer months up here in the north, because that means there is ample sunshine for us to be able to do any nightly business. Unfortunately, that doesn't last forever, and there is still a period of nighttime, so in a remarkable bout of foresight, my roommate has put a flashlight in the washroom, because a breaker which is completely unrelated to the operation of the dryer, and completely unrelated to the breaker that our landlord was playing with, is now no longer working. So the best guess I have is that our electrical grid is haunted. So one of two things will happen. Either I myself will become haunted and become a ghostly apparition of electrical vengeance, which could be neat, or the apartment will burn down, at which point I have worked out an escape plan involving leaping from a second-story window onto a car from a tenant below, or he'll have to fix two things. Either way, it's going to be fun whenever he comes back and we explain to him that, hey, the other room doesn't work now. Anyway, just thought I'd share that little story with you all. Have a nice day.